favorite writers. Also, he only took pictures with cats. Those are clearly from 2 different photo shoots and 2 different cats, but they were the main photos of him.
He actually was the cat. No, that's the...
Ben Bagley's first was called The Shoestring Revue, and he produced it at the President Theater in 1955 when he was only 21 years old. The President was a 300-seat house on 48th Street, right next to what is now the Walter Curve. Did you know there was a theater there? It's a parking lot. Drink. Oh, I see some drinking. Yeah, drinking game. Between being built in 1926 and demolished in 1988, the President was a Scandinavian movie house, an Italian movie house, a German movie house, and even the Midget Theater, off-Broadway's only home for all midget productions. True facts. Couldn't find any pictures. Very sorry about it. Eventually, it became a part of Mama Leone's restaurant and was then destroyed and turned into a parking lot when the restaurant closed.
The Shoestring Revue featured a bunch of unknown writers and actors, including Chita Rivera, B. Arthur, Jody Goodman, Michael Stewart, Charles Strauss, and Sheldon Harnick.
All unknown.
Those unknowns.
All babies, little babies.
According to the trade papers, the show set a record for the highest amount of investors ever involved in a low-budget off-Broadway show. The Revue was capitalized at $15,000, and some investors put in as little as $25. I'm a producer!
For the price of your minimum, you can be a producer on the Shoestring.
This is how times have changed. But the theater rent was only $600 a week, and the cast was paid $60 a week. Of course, the idea was that the whole show was put on a shoestring. There was practically no scenery.
The highlights included a sketch of Medea at Disneyland, picture that, the Adam and Eve story set to Calypso music, Marilyn Monroe being pitched a War and Peace film set in Yugoslavia, and a dream ballet that involved a giant bag of garbage. That's Chita Rivera. Isn't that amazing? In the center. Clearly in the center. The last was a particular highlight and led Variety to say, Chita Rivera is a neat trick who dances nicely. 1955. Billboard noted that the show was fresh and funny, and some of the kids in it would likely go on to the big time. Then he rattled off a list of his 5 favorites in the show that he thought had promise, and Chita wasn't one of them. So hang in there, kids, even if you're not mentioning the review. Exactly. There was actually a 1929 musical of the same name, also called Shoestring Revue, but it closed out of town in Hoboken. Which I was trying to think of, like, what's, closed out of town in Boston, that's got some clout to it. Closed out of town in Hoboken, like...
It got pretty close.
That's very glass half full of you. I was like, what's worse than closing in Hoboken? Like closing in Newark? I don't even know.
East River, I don't know.
Something.
The show was heralded for being lively and unpretentious. It led to Ben Bagley's next production, which was not Cats, including The Littlest Revue, Shoestring 57, and The Decline and Fall of the Entire World as Seen Through the Eyes of Cole Porter. I love that title. This was a review of lesser-known Cole Porter material presented in such a manner that it paved the way for shows like Ain't Misbehavin', which celebrated the work of one composer. The Shoestring Revue jump-started many careers and other projects, and here to sing a little-known number from the show, Charlie Rosen.
Hello. A cowboy friend of mine drinks French imported wine. He buys 4-bit cigars at the store. He's got dandy taste, alright. And on the phone one night, I heard him say, long distance, get me Baltimore. Oh, Wabash 47473. Sweetest number in the whole directory. Yes, it was a party line, but that party's strictly mine. Wabash 47473. I recall this incident when recently I went to Baltimore on business for a while. I put my bag in my hotel, put a rose in my lapel, found me a telephone and I began to dial. Wabash 47473, sweetest number in the whole directory. Oh yes, it was a party line, but that party now is mine. Wabash 47473. But on the day I had to go, she said she loved me so. Said she'd miss me every hour, every day. But waiting for the train alone, right near the public phone, I saw some fella drop his money in and say, Wabash 47473, sweetest number in the whole directory. Yes, it was a party line, and that party's no longer mine. Wabash 47473. Did I say that clear enough? Wabash 47473. Now get your pencils ready. Wabash 47473. You can give her a call sometime. You hear? Wabash 47473.
That is the earliest known musical theater song about a sex phone hotline. That's awesome.